LA in the sunshine. Not many places on earth better than LA. And today we make it official. Today is day 4, means that weigh-in day is upon us. Terence Crawford versus Israil Madrimov. And I love the fact that throughout Fight Week, we've done everything. We've gone to Santa Monica Pier, we've done the Chinese Theater, and now we're here, LA Live, and you can see the crowd. They're expecting to see the big boys hit the scales as well. It isn't just Terence Crawford versus Israil Madrimov.
Let's now get the weigh-in process started. Our first 2 fighters competing tomorrow in a scheduled 6-round welterweight contest. First, let's welcome, coming to us from Opole, Poland, here is Mikhail Taz Bulin. And now let's welcome, from Riyadh, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, he is the pride of the Arab world, Ziad Zizo Almayou. 142.4 for Mikhail Taz Bulin. 144 for Ziad Zizo Almayou. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, these 2 competing tomorrow in a scheduled 6-round welterweight contest. Our next 2 fighters competing tomorrow in a scheduled 10-round super middleweight contest. First, let's welcome, from Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico, Marcos Ramon Sordo Vasquez. And now let's welcome, coming to us from Omaha, Nebraska, Steven So Cold Nelson. 167.6 for Marcos Ramon Zordo Vasquez. 167.6 pounds for Steven So Cold Nelson. In a 10-round contest in the super middleweight division. Competing tomorrow in a 10-round contest, it will be for both the IBF International and WBA Continental Latin American Lightweight Championships. First, we will welcome the challenger from Ciudad de Mexico, Distrito Federal, Antonio Moran. And now let's welcome the defending champion, fighting out of Tampa, Florida, by way of Matanzas, Cuba, Andy El Diamante Cruz. 139.8 for Antonio Moran. 140 pounds even for the defending champion, Andy El Diamante Cruz.
Andy Cruz looking to get into that mix. This will help if he comes through this one looking very, very good, Sergio.
And it's crazy to think that at 4 fights, you're already talking about them beasts at lightweight, you know, but whenever you have that kind of amateur pedigree, I mean, this guy's a sniper inside that ring.
Our next 2 fighters to the scale competing tomorrow in a scheduled 12-round contest. It will be for the vacant WBA Light Heavyweight Championship of the World. Let's first welcome, fighting out of St. Petersburg, Florida, by way of Belgrade, Serbia, Radivoje Hot Rod Kalajic. And now we welcome, a native of Santa Clara, Cuba, now fighting out of Minneapolis, former WBA super middleweight champion of the world, David Modinel. 174.4 for Radivoje Hot Rod Kalajic. 174.8 for David Modinel.
Here we go, light heavyweight action. Devin Morrell jumping up to 175 pounds. Couldn't get the fight he wanted at 168. He now chases the big names and the big titles at 175, and it starts with Hot Rod Kaladzic. This is an intriguing one, Sergio. I like this one a lot.
With the big boys of boxing, these two competing tomorrow in a 10-round contest. It will be for both the WBO International and vacant NABF Heavyweight Championships. Let's first welcome the challenger, a native of Kananga, Democratic Republic of the Congo, Martin Bakoli. And now let's welcome the defending champion, hailing from Toledo, Ohio, the reigning and defending WBO International Heavyweight Champion, Jared, the real big baby Anderson. 284.4 for Martin Bakoli. 252.4 for the undefeated defending champion, Jared, the real big baby Anderson.
The fight where I think a lot of people are expecting fireworks. Martin Bakoli versus Jared Anderson. Two, I think, top 10 heavyweights. Martin Bakoli just come in a lot lighter than his last fight. Carlos Takam, he weighed 299 pounds. This one, 284. Jared Anderson around the same as his last fight. Sean, 251. This is a good one. This is a good heavyweight dust-up.
These two competing tomorrow in a 12-round contest in the heavyweight division. First, let's welcome, fighting out of Brooklyn, New York, and proudly representing the country of Belize, Israil Big Baby Miller. And now let's welcome, from Imperial, California, he is the former WBA, IBF, WBO, and IBO Unified Heavyweight Champion of the World, Andy the Destroyer Ruiz. 305.6 for Jarrell Big Baby Miller. 274.4 for Andy the Destroyer Ruiz.
Bottom line, you are who you are.
You are who you are. The big boys. They're
two big boys.
They're two big boys.
They're too big. They're too big.
They're too big. Does this fight go the distance? No.
I think it does.
You think it does?
I think it does.
Our next two fighters to the scale, competing tomorrow in a scheduled 12-round contest. It will be for the WBA Super Lightweight Championship of the World. Let's first welcome the challenger, fighting out of Renton, Washington, by way of Los Mochis, Sinaloa, Mexico, Jose El Rayo Valenzuela. And now let's welcome the defending world champion from Ciudad de Mexico, Distrito Federal, WBA Super Lightweight Champion of the World, Isaac Pitbull Cruz. 139.8 for the challenger, Jose El Rayo Valenzuela. 140 pounds even for the defending world champion, Isaac Pitbull Cruz.
Pitbull Cruz's fan base in the last couple of years has swelled to thousands and thousands, if not millions. And the majority of the fans here at LA Live are here for him.
No, and the reason because of that, because he always looks for the knockout. And the fact that he put up a good fight against Tank Davis. Everyone's knocking out. Everyone that fights Tank's getting knocked out, not that man right there. That's the reason they have passion behind him. That's the reason they're supporting him.
Let's bring the fighters to the stage and to the scale at this time. First, a fighter who is a legend, defending undefeated WBA champion of the world, Israil, the Dream Madrimov. Officially designated as the challenger. Over the last 7 years, his record, a perfect one, 11-0, all wins by knockout. Undefeated welterweight champion of the world, Terence Bud Crawford. 154 pounds for the reigning and defending world champion, Israil, the Dream Madrimov. He is Terence Bud Crawford. 153.4. Los Angeles, California.
And then what I said, Adi, is look at the look in his face. Look at the look in his eyes. The eyes don't lie, but neither do Madrimov's. And look, we're talking about the size. Right now, they still haven't rehydrated. You can clearly see from that side view that Madrimov is a bigger fighter. He's a fuller fighter. Crawford actually does look good. He filled out nicely. But dense, the dense muscle is going to be on Madrimov.
Absolutely, you can see it. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's dense, it's heavy, and he's going to have some heavy hands on fight night.